An open letter to our Home Secretary, Amber Rudd. We want to thank you, Amber Rudd, for listening. When we asked you to act on DubsNow to bring the unaccompanied kids in Calais to the safety of the UK, you listened and you acted. Thank you for speeding the process. And as I write, over 50 kids have been saved under the Alf Dubb's amendment to the Immigration Act. We want to thank you, Amber Rudd, for your swift action. For the first time in a long time, the green benches of our parliament really were on the same side in their commitment to saving the kids from the horrors of Calais. We want to thank you, Amber Rudd, for knowing right from wrong, for critiquing even your own MPs who question the ages of the children brought over in the midst of this humanitarian crisis. It was your keen humanity here, which brought comfort to us all. No matter our political leanings, to know you understood how war, displacement and torture could etch lines into the youngest of faces, or seeing 13-year-olds with grey hairs, it meant so much. Thank you. But what we really want to thank you for is keeping up this pace, and for finishing the job, for remembering your duties as our Home Secretary. But we can't. Not yet. And we really want to. But it's hard when there are kids sitting on the pavements right now like stray dogs. Because a centre set up to process and help these kids closes for the day, and the containers they're supposed to sleep in refuses to allow any more in at night. The night after the jungle camp burnt to the ground. And why? It's clear we need to take control of this situation in a swift manner. We know you can, Amber. It's making us look bad. It's making us look unprofessional. And as Brits, that's not who we are. We are supposed to be proud to be British. But how can anyone who can allow a child to sleep on the street or in a ditch be proud? Tonight, 1,500 children are being fed by volunteers. The same volunteers are sitting up watching the kids that didn't make it into the containers. We need to ensure they are safeguarded through the government's eyes. Without us, they have no one. This is why we need you more than ever, Amber. We need to hear your voice on this. We need your word. But the kids need it more. It's kids like Shafti, 14, from Eritrea, who saw his entire family massacred and ran for his life. Yusuf, 16, who lost his family running from Taliban bombs to Afghanistan. He has cousins in the UK. Yusra, 14, who lost her family at sea and walked to Calais, alone. Kids who are still waiting. For these kids, 3 weeks is probably 3 weeks too long. If you visit them, if you listen to us once more, you would truly understand why we need these desperate, deserving kids to be brought to the safety of our country right now. But one thing's for sure, we must thank you for recognising it's our moral and legal obligation to help refugees. We need faster and more deliberate processes now. Let's finish the great humanitarian job you started now. Join us in our call for Dubs now, right now.